I don't know, like, it could work. A macro game could work. But against Rain on this map, you better be planning something funky. And the problem is that it's so predictable at this point. 2-4 versus Protoss, 5-8, and you know he's looked better recently, but he's still only 2-5. You put this guy up against somebody like Classic or Myungshik maybe, or even like Stats, and I might think about voting for him. But against Rain, I'm like, I'm sorry, not against this guy.
Rain is just too good, man. Even we said it before, results speak for themselves. You see, even in Pro League, 5-2 versus Zerg, 10-6 in general. And the recent games, there's a reason he has that north-facing red arrow. He's 4-1, and he's one of the best Protosses that we have here in Korea. I just don't see this happening.
Yeah, I don't think so. But you know, for CJ's sake, hopefully Hydra can pull something interesting off here and make it work. I think a straight-up aggressive timing will not work. He has to have something unusual planned, or he better have been practicing his macros EVP. Maybe he can pull something off in that way. Rain is one of the best late-game Protoss vs. Zerg players we have to offer in Pro League, and this is CJ's last life, last chance on Habitation Station.
LTA는 SKT114.
Up here on the top left, in the yellow for CJ Antis, it is Hydra.
And to the top right in the orange, correct color this time, we have our SK Telecom T1 player. It's Rain. And Hydra wants to make it shine. I'm not so sure that's going to work out.
Yeah. We had a game recently, I think it might have been Rain's last game actually, where it was Rain versus Shine. And we waited until like the very end of the game to make a statement about that, but it still happened.
Oh!
We're on camera. Oh!
That was fun.
Well, there's an 8 pool.
Yeah, it's an 8 pool going down, and they're going to put us back on camera after this 8 pool gets deflected. You and I actually love being right. We don't talk about it that much on air, but like you and I like high five under the table when we're right and the cranes aren't. We're like, oh yeah, guessed it right that time. It wasn't a guess actually. It's not a guess. It's a prediction.
The
well
Parting
thought
versus
out one.
Rural one on King Sejong, that was the one that we were just like, oh come on.
Yeah,
we were so happy about that one.
But I don't know. Gateway opening here. The pylon is exposed because he made it at the top of the ramp, which means he's probably planning on taking the gold base as his natural. And this could line up a bit funky. Yeah, I mean, this isn't what I was expecting, honestly. But if he gets in there and kills that pylon, that might actually be game-changing. Now, he's going into gas first here. He's going to go slowly into getting that mothership core out and try to take that gold base. But drone comes down here too, actually.
And
okay.
He's going to bring that with the push. Going to go for the gold while he goes for the 8 Zerglings that are coming across the map.
Okay, so he's going to put some pressure on with 8 pool and then take a gold base to catch up economically.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm down with it. Yeah, I'm cool with that. All right, I was starting to feel it. Feeling it.
Probe is out here, scouts the Zerglings. Chrono boost on the Zealot. Is it going to be in time? He's going to block this. Should be in time, yeah.
Yep, but this is still 6 lings, so Zealot's going to pop out on the inside, cancel, and try to block. But yeah, see, I don't know. That was a weird choice there. Well, I mean, with the pro pool here, I guess everything's going to be okay, but he's still losing a lot of mining here right now.
Yep, got to micro back the probe. Doesn't do it. Loses 1 probe. Gets a decent surround. Gets another probe. Misses on that one, but the Zealot goes down, and now it's chasing after. Mothership core being chrono boosted out here, but decent micro out of Brain is going to push those back. And with no follow-up here, this is just what we were saying. It's a pressure. It's not an all-in. It's just trying to do some damage while he takes the gold base. So
being out that first Zealot kind of hurts the gold base for him because he's probably a little bit worried right now. What if he just follows up with a bunch of lings? I'm actually going to check, see what he saw with his probe over here. Okay, he's seeing everything. Yep. So he knows no more lings are coming. And let's see if he's actually seen the gold base. He has not. He has not actually seen that.
May go and check for it now. We're going to follow this probe, and I think it would be smart to go check that because he's going to be like, you're missing something. And now he's going to come up and scout this and be like, oh, okay, I understand your build now. So we'll see how Rain transitions out of this and how he responds.
There's a lot of different ways. One actual way is to just follow up with 4 gateway pressure to kill that base because it's so far away, and the gold hasn't really paid off just yet because the timing of the hatch is a bit late. It's off an 8 pool. You doesn't know the exact timing of the pool, but he can look at the hatchery here and see, click on these minerals and see how long they've been mined, and he can know, okay, well, this might be a really good timing I could hit. I mean, already he could see he has this opportunity with just a Zealot in the stock and a Mothership Core. Come over here, snipe the Queen. And Rain is a no-nonsense type of guy, man. He sees blood in the water, he takes it. He's normally a defensive, late-game-oriented player, but you start messing with him, he's going to mess with you right back.
Yeah. I feel like Hydra was a bit greedy. He needed more lings out here. But even to say, like, even with more lings, you're going to be so low on drones. I'm just like, I don't know. I think this is just Rain with a very standard, normal response to this. Just going really aggressive, and Hydra just has no answer right now. The speed is so late.
My theory here is actually that he's planned on defending or doing this attack against somebody who goes Forge-oriented opening. Then he could get in there, delay the Nexus, and the gateway is still late, so there's no gateway units out for a while. Then this base kind of comes up and is okay. But against a fast gateway expand where you even went like Mothership Core before Nexus, it's just it's a really aggressive moment that Rain has that you don't normally have with a Forge opening. So he's like, this just isn't quite working out like I planned. But he's stuck to the build. Oh, no, he better not lose this one. Oh, I think he's going to get away. Oh, it's barely going to get away.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's not.
Go down.
Oh, that hurts.
Does go down, and right now Rain's hitting a Stargate. Could see an Oracle pop out of this guy with some aggression here. No, it's going to be Phoenixes.
You know, I like Phoenixes here. I've never really been a big Oracle guy in this matchup. But I like the Phoenixes especially because everything is going to be a bit far away. That creep is not going to be connected for a while, so he's basically limited to how many queens he can produce off of that third base. Rather than, you know, say how many lings.
Yeah, and for right now, it's just one out of that third base.
Yeah.
The gold base, rather. He's not making any more as well. He did see the Stargate. He knows the Phoenixes are out now, making a bunch of drones.
Well, this Overlord's going to go down too, which actually supply block him.
Once again. Now he can't make a queen. A bunch of drones just popped out, and his Overlord is so late. He's only making that right now. First drone going to be picked up here. He's probably going to get 2.
Yeah. And, I mean, additional Phoenix is coming out right now. I mean, he needs Spore Crawlers, and he's going to lose this Overlord. That really hurts. He's just lost so much production with all of this, and the Zealots are coming across the map. Time Warp goes down here. Not really sure on that one, but there's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Doesn't lose the
that one makes 100% sense to me. The opposite of what sense got made on the first one.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Zerglings here, so he's going to clean it up, but this is delaying so much mining at the gold base. And he has so many Phoenixes here following up.
He's going to kill his queen, catches it right before. And it made all those Zerglings. The worker count is at 32 to 47, even with that big swell of drones you were talking about earlier. And now, I mean, he's got 5 Phoenixes on the map. This lair here is scouted. Forge is going up at home. He's like, oh, you don't even have any drones at your natural. Okay. I think he might just take his own third base. No, he's going to take Robotics Bay. Could still do both, but a timing with the Colossi could just be devastating because it's going to hit this weird place where he's like just finally started to get his economy going, but he doesn't have enough units yet. He just doesn't have the time to do that. If he makes only units, he doesn't have enough economy to make enough units to hold, so he's basically checkmated either way already, it feels.
Yeah, he's got 3 bases right now. There's actually no mining going on at that second base at the natural. And he's trying to come in here and harass with the lings, but with the good force fields, nothing's going to go down. And more Overlords are going to go down here. Gets one, going to focus down another one. It looks like nice micro on the Phoenix to go back. And yeah, it's going to be so annoying for Hydra.
He barely has enough money to make any more Overlords. He's making an Overseer, even as it is right now. 10 more drones. He's trying to get those out, but he's still not even at the worker count of Rain yet. And every drone he makes is more larva spent on drones and not army. The money to buy an army, even if he wanted to, even if he had the tech for it, even if he had his Hydralisk Den completed, you know, it's not even done yet. It's about to be. He's losing all these queens, which costs him more larva.
Queen is away from the 2 spore crawlers he spent a bunch of money on.
And those drones, too, actually look like they're going to get picked up and killed. Yeah, they are. Huge warp into Zealots in the main base, by the way, could be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, he's going to go in there right for the drones. Hydra is going to deny the 3rd base right now with these Lings, but with the Colossus out and nice force fields, going to get denied there. And look at this. There's nothing to deal with this right now. All the Lings are at the front of Rain's base. Oh, man.
Oh, and every drone that tries to escape gets picked up here. Killing the spores now, and all the drones are left in the main base. Well, Hydra had a plan. Plan didn't come to fruition. And I think it's just a problem with the build that Rain chose. You know, a fast gateway like this, I don't think he was expecting a gateway opening like this to take the gold. He was expecting a forge opening, and it did not work out the way he planned it. So this is really going to be the end here. He's got more Zealot Warpins he can run in with. Going to kill the Hydralisks in small numbers, killing the Queens here. Zealots just running in, doing whatever they want.
Yeah, he's got the Warp Prism in there as well. He just keeps on warping in, and Hydra is so supply blocked, and he's down to less than half the supply of Rain. This is just Hydra trying to compose himself before GG and out. He's got no chance here.
None.
And the Colossi are walking across the map. Didn't even need those, by the way. Totally unnecessary, but Rain's just like, well, I guess I should reuse these.
That's
I made them.
He could hallucinate some Void Rays right now and just fly them around. GG.
GG. SK Telecom taking another 3-0. This team, man. Now 5-2, or rather 6-1. What am I saying? Does get the win here. And
they have like a bajillion indicator.
Plus 14 to be exact. That's basically a bajillion.
A bajillion, actually. Pretty sure plus 10 or more is considered a bajillion, Brendan.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a zillion. I'm not sure on my illions here.
You got to go back to school and study those. But Rain talking with Dark, he's like, yeah, we're so good. LOL.
He's like, yo, and I guess like we're both pretty good against 8 pools, huh? 8 pool train. I guess that was their plan. It didn't work out so well. Go back to playing Crazy 8s.
Hydra looks a little bit pissed. It took him a while to GG out of that game. You got to feel for him. He looked really bad at the beginning of round 1. Started to do a little bit better, but kind of falling out again. I mean, at least here in Pro League.
Yeah. It's been rough for Hydra. I have to say, like, I still think he's really, really good. Plays well in individual leagues. I think he's definitely somebody we are going to see have great success in the future if he continues with StarCraft 2. Not his moment today, though, against such a good